And from his fruits a branch will bear fruit, but with righteousness he will judge the needy. With justice he will give decisions for the poor of the earth. He will strike the earth with the rod of his mouth, with the breath of his lips. So I have a truth statement that comes out of that. See, I believe God wants us as Christians to rise up like a shoot, grow as high as we can, and leave a legacy that's going to help those who come after us. We were meant to come up to be fruit bearers. We weren't meant just to keep this good word to us silent. Whether you have children or not, you can bear fruit that doesn't necessarily have to be a seed from your loin. It could be a seed from the neighbor next door, the person down the street. See, many of us, when we come to Christ, we're first excited, and then as time goes on, we get very complacent. And sometimes we stop talking about the word. Oftentimes we become silent, and see, your voice is the most powerful thing that you have in there. Because what did God do most of the time when he talked to the people? He used his voice. When there was a bush, he used the bush. He didn't come down physically, he used his voice. And a lot of times we don't do that. We get very complacent. We get scared. We got workplaces that say don't talk about religion, don't talk about gender, don't talk about sexuality, don't talk about all these different things. And they try to control our voice. And see, your voice is where your testimony is, because we've all had a test in here. And every part of your test is a testimony for somebody else to come up out of that. See, that's the root coming out of the stump. And see, if you don't want to be that root, then you know what? You might be in the wrong religion. I'm just going to be real with you. You might be in the wrong place in your spirituality, because if you're not willing to share, what are you really doing? See, Christ took 12 men, even with one that betrayed him, and turned into 2.3 billion people with a voice and teaching. So the question that I have for you today, are you expecting new growth like a shoot? Are you rising up daily? See, success leaves clues. Are you bearing fruit?